Responding to our community member, Mr. or Mrs. Munchlove TV, and their comment, why does the UK want to fight Russia or vice versa? Well, from the UK perspective, it's simple. Follow what Big Daddy USA does. USA gives Ukraine the green light to fire missiles into Russia, ATACMS missiles specifically. UK follows suit by giving Ukraine the green light to fire British missiles into Russia, Storm Shadow missiles specifically. The added dynamic, though, beyond just copying what America does, is that the UK likely wants to provide adequate threat and rhetoric to reduce the chance that of a Russian escalation in response to the UK's own already escalatory actions. Kind of like a bully punching you in the face, and as you, Russia, prepare to punch back, the bully pulls out a set of knuckle dusters, right, indicating that any punch back, in this case Russia escalating in response to the British escalation, any punch back will result in even more harm. It's a threat of further damage. So that's why Britain is saber rattling, making itself sound tough, and the army chief I talked about in another TikTok that went viral, the army chief saying we're ready to fight tonight if needed. Of course, most of us Brits would respond by saying, no, we are not ready to fight tonight. Please don't drag us into war. Let's go to sleep tonight instead, early if possible. We have work in the morning, and wages are already not keeping up with inflation, so we definitely can't get laid off. Unless, of course, we like the idea of sleeping on the street rather than with a roof over our head this winter. Anyway, going back to the initial question, the other side, why would Russia want to fight the UK? It wouldn't, is the short answer. Russia doesn't want to escalate the war. By my analytical judgment, any escalation you see from them will be restricted to the current battlefield they are already on, i.e. Ukraine. Specifically Eastern Ukraine, where there are 5 Ukrainian states, or oblasts as they call them, that Russia currently has full control or partial control over. Crimea, Kherson, Zaporizhia, Luhansk and Donetsk. You will see Russia try to hold these oblasts and continue their advance to gaining full control over these territories. They aren't interested in attacking the UK, the US, or literally anywhere else. By my assessment, the actions they have taken and may continue to take, and the rhetoric you've heard from the president, Vladimir Putin, and various spokespersons and ambassadors are rhetoric to establish deterrence, similar to what I talked about for the UK, is deterrence, meaning threats made to reduce the chance that the US or the UK or any other NATO nation escalates things further than they already have escalated. So, for example, they fired a hypersonic missile into Ukraine recently, and President Putin also made it clear that Russia is more likely to use a nuclear weapon of some design. Not nice, but, that's what's happened. Both these things are an attempt at deterrence, saying to the Western powers, stop escalating, because if you don't, look at the shiny weapons that I have and I can throw at you and it will hurt. Trust me, I pinky swear. That's basically what Russia is doing. And of course, the people of both countries, the people, not the governments, also definitely don't want to war with one another. I personally quite like living and would like a few more decades of doing it, if you don't mind. And I'm pretty sure most, if not all of you, agree on that front. So let's keep the peace, at least in my comments section. As for a peace at the government level, I don't really think any of us have a say at the moment. See you on the next one.